What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but there's literally just been nothing going on in the game, and I just took, a little bit of a break. But now we have a huge celebration coming up, the Global Dokkan Campaign Celebration. We just had the the live stream for the character reveal and everything like that, and they also did the data download already, and we've already got all of the new stuff in here. So we're gonna check this out. We've got this pulled up over here as well, so we will be going through everything and seeing what's all in this data download, because it was a pretty big data download. So first things first, we're going to check out the thread that Mr. Proton did for us. Huge shout out to Proton, as usual, for these data download threads. They're always nice, neat, clean, and easy to read through. So let's see what's all in here. So we got the global download, the Global Dokkan Campaign 2025 movie, of course. We got the STR-LR Blue Goku and Vegeta, and then we have the STR-LR Goku Black Rose and Zamasu. Now, them making both of these units STR is a really odd choice. I don't know why they made them both STR, but I guess it kind of is what it is. But we have a new banner unit, Champa, who's AGL. We have the Goku Black Rose clones, which are free-to-play units, which is actually really cool. And we have Giant Goma. So he's, of course, just a boss character in the Daima little story event. So let's see. We have Transcendent Embodiment of Fury. So this is the stage for the Goku Black Rose clones. So you'll be able to farm them up here. They're kind of like the metal cooler army units, where you can get like one of every single typing. So there's one for AGL, Tech, STR, Int, and Physical. So all 5 types will have their own like clone, essentially. So you can get 10 units for free, because obviously you can get like their SSR and then their TUR. So anybody that's a link level grinder, there's 10 fresh new units for you to link level. So I'm sure Truth is definitely excited about this. I haven't seen his video, but I know he's excited when he saw this. Easy Area Zero Mortals Plan Stage 3. So this is actually a super easy A for this STR-LR Goku Black in Zamasu. Like in his like gi. So it's this guy right here. He's getting his super easy A, which is actually really cool. Not a lot of these like free-to-play LRs have gotten super easy A's. So this guy getting his already, it's pretty cool. I don't want to say already, because I mean this guy did come out 5 years ago. So this guy, he's definitely needing a super easy A. We'll check out his details and everything afterwards. Divine Wrath and Mortal Will stages 10 and 11. Okay, so we got some new stages added to the event that came out from the worldwide celebration like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So we got some stages there. Dragon Ball Daima stage 15. I think so. This is probably gonna be like the last stage. I think maybe we'll get one more stage for this. New Dokkan event, Showdown Furious Saiyan Fighter. So that's the blue Goku and Vegeta. Seriously Serious All Out Battle Stage 3. Okay, so new stage here. Special Battle 2025. I'll have to check that out. I'm not too sure what that is. Super Easy A for Physical Blue Vegito. I know people are probably very excited about this guy. Super Easy A for AGL Rose. Hopefully he's going to be good. We got Battlefield 90. Oh my god, we're already at 90. New burst mode, Showdown Furious Saiyan Fighters. So this is actually going to be a burst mode for the new Dokkan event. That's kind of cool, I guess. What else we got? We got some banner assets, tickets, trade jewels, wallpaper, new title screen, new random login, new summon animations, and new idle animations. So as we can see, there's a lot here. Burst memory. Was that in there? We got burst mode. I feel like yeah, because this is the little thing for the metal here, so we might get like a we might get like the burst memory event for this. So let's see. So Goku is gonna be starting out as Blue Goku, so make sure you guys farm up his super attacks. Obviously there's a Blue Goku almost everywhere that you can farm up for free, so make sure you guys get that done. And then we have Rose, so he's a base form Rose. So if you have like extra copies of Roses, definitely get them ready for some free super attack fodder. And then of course we got Champa. We definitely have free to play Champas. Everybody will be able to level up his super attack for free. New boss card, we have Goma. We have all the clones here. Yeah, one of every typing. And then like the reverse characters, new wallpaper, trade jewels, some of these. Okay, so we have like the Dokkan Fest and the Carnival trade jewel or trade pity coins. That's cool. We got tickets. Tickets are always fantastic. And then we have the Super Easy A medals for Vegito Blue, Rose, and the Goku Black. Okay, so just real quick, let's take a look. Yeah, so Goku is going to be just Super Saiyan Blue Goku, so easily can farm up his super attack. I'll definitely have to do that because actually I probably have a bunch of fodder Blue Gokus laying around. And then obviously we have the card art itself for the LR, and there's the Vegeta version of it. Then we got Rose here, and it's TUR, and then there's this LR card art form, and then the Zamasu one. I mean, the card arts actually are looking really good, so very, very good. AGL Champa, of course, like I said, free to play. Everybody can get that. The Rose cards, these are kind of cool. I mean, like, this is actually like really cool. The fact that they made one of each of these. Like, I know we had talked about it before, but I was like, man, that'd be cool if they did something like this for free to play. This is actually fantastic. Super, super fantastic. Giant boss Goma. Okay. You know, we already know he's coming soon. He's probably going to be for like Tanabata. So, let's see. So there's a new stage, the easy area, port memory enhancement to Zamasu's, worldwide chaos category allies, 1 key, 20% attack and defense in battle. And for 7 turns from the start of battle, get 2 key for all allies whose name includes Zamasu or Goku Black. Ooh, that's actually, this is a permanent buff. Worldwide chaos, 1 key, 20% attack and defense in battle. So yeah, that's a permanent buff. That's actually fantastic. There's the Daima stage. There's the medals for the new Blue Goku and Vegeta. Let's see, special battle. I'm not too sure what the special battle is. Stages 1 and 2 are here. So super easy A for Vegito Blue. He's weak to time travelers. That should be very easy. AGL Rose, super easy A. He's weak to Vegeta's family. That'll be super easy. Battlefield 90. So they did announce this in their little, or not little, but in their stream. But they have lowered the amount of units you can bring from 112 to 35. So Defeat Super Vegito, clear level 1, clear level 1, clear level 1. Okay, so it's probably going to be, so if you have to clear a stage 9 times, my guess is there's probably going to be 3 fights. Yeah, so it's probably 3 fights on level 1, and that's it. So interesting that they did that. I wonder why they did that. I mean, it's cool, like, you know, whatever, but still interesting. Burst mode. Album. Okay, so Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito's theme, or Rose's theme. Okay. Ooh, World Tournament preliminary map. Yeah, no thank you. Oh, banner assets. Okay. So, oh, these guys are returning already. Okay. Perform 3, get 1 free. 500 coins for him once only. Yeah, so there's pity and 3+ free. So this is fantastic. Pity and 3+1. Yeah, let's go. So we got Beast on there. We have Champa on here. We have AGL Vegeta / Gogeta returning. Then the Super Saiyan Trio is here. This is going to be a banger of a banner. I guarantee you it is. What do we have over here? Rose. Frieza's already back. This blue Vegeta is back. Gogeta's here and Broly's here. Yeah, these are going to be some fantastic banners. Oh my god. High value banners right here. These are banners you want to summon on. These are going to be your best value banners right here. I wonder how this banner, I'm guessing this definitely has to be the same thing. 3+ free and pity for sure. Tickets, global tickets. Summon ticket for global Dokkan campaign 2025. Okay. Very nice. We got Dokkan Festival tickets for Goku. We have premium tickets for Goku. And then we have carnival tickets for Rose and then premium carnival tickets for Rose. Okay. Is that everything, Proton? No, we still have more. Trade jewels. UR Premium Dragonstone 5. Okay. This is going to be like one of the stones that you have to purchase, unfortunately. LR Premium Dragonstone. Then we have the Dokkan Fest coins, the Carnival Pity coins, login bonus, title screen, random login. Oh, so there's some new summon animations here. Okay, so he's going blue. I just don't want to play this because I feel like it's gonna blow out my eardrums if I play it. Okay, so we got Zamasu coming in. Okay. I wonder if that's like a Whis animation. And we got Vegito here. That's like the fusion, obviously. Zamasu again. Is it just gonna keep... Is Zamasu like in all of these? I guess I didn't pay attention to like the first half of them. If he is, I mean, these are gonna take forever to summon on. Oh my god. Dude, how many of these is there? Oh, we're almost done. Back screen. Back screen. Back screen. Okay, so that's new. That's old. That's old. Okay. So some new summon animations. We'll take that. That's cool. New idol animations. So, battle motions. That's for Super Saiyan Broly. Okay. Idle animations for Goku. For Blue Goku. Okay. We got some for Blue Vegeta as well. Some for Zamasu. And we got some for Rose. Okay. That's very cool. Yeah, so we got some more scripted events. Miscellaneous stuff. Okay. Man, this is probably gonna be a little bit of a longer video, and I apologize, guys. Oh, well, spoiler. I was gonna leave this for last, but they leaked this, unfortunately, as you can see by Proton here. Another intern thrown out the window. No illicit methods this time. This little reveal right here is a jukebox album icon for Omega Dokkan event stage. So it seems like part 2 is going to be a Omega Shenron and probably Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or a tag unit Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So, GG's intern who messed this up, but you know what? This was your guys' fault. This was your guys' fault. I'm just throwing this in the video, but it's your guys' fault. I'm not going to make a whole video on it, but yeah, part 2 basically already got leaked for us. And then really quick, let me just go over these units just really quick. So Super Easy A. Let me do this. Can I just, okay, we're logged in. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to get rid of the ads. I don't know why it logged me out anyway. Okay. So yeah, so super easy A right here. Okay, yeah, yeah, this is super easy A. Okay. So obviously all this stuff stays the same. The new passive, 159% attack and defense, changes physical to STR key spheres. Launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Super class enemies get 30% attack and defense debuff. Extreme class allies get 40% attack and defense buff. Okay. 4 turns from the character's entry turn, he gets 20% damage reduction. And there's a future saga category enemy, or when all allies attacking the same turn are extreme type, he gets 3 key, chance of performing a crit, and 40% damage reduction. Launches an additional super attack. Okay. For every attack received, he gets 2 key up to 10. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 159% attack and defense. When attacking with 18 or more key, he gets 159% defense. When the target enemy is in the following status, HP is 59% or less, attack down or defense down. Okay. He gets 159% attack, performs a crit, and after delivering the final blow, attack, defense, and chance of evading enemies' attacks go up by 59%. And that's infinite. So if he delivers 2 final blows, he would have a 100% chance to dodge. Ooh, this is if I'm reading this properly, if he delivers the final blow twice, because he gets attack, defense, and chance of evading enemies' attacks by 59%. So yeah, 2 final blows, and this guy is 100% dodge. Sorry, I had to grab a water. Yeah, that's this super easy A looks pretty solid, actually. I can't wait to try him out. It's gonna be fun. Let's go ahead and just look at these super easy A's of these guys as well. We're already talking about super easy A's anyway, so let's see. This is the big boy. This is the one we're very interested in. Okay. Basic effects. 2 key, 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction, Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance to become a super. Randomly change key features of a certain type to rainbow. Okay, so he's a rainbow orb changer. That's good. When attacking, he gets 150% attack and defense. For every attack performed, he gets 30% attack within the turn. When receiving a normal attack, he has 60% damage reduction and counters with tremendous power. When receiving a super attack, high chance to dodge temporarily. Chance of evading enemies' attacks up 30% temporarily when HP is 70% or less. Okay, this guy is like a super attack magnet, so that's pretty good for him. When all allies attacking the same turn are super class, or when there's another Future Saga category ally attacking the same turn, attacks are effective against all types. Super class allies get 40% attack and defense for 2 turns. Extreme class allies get 40% attack and defense. Wow. This is kind of like the AGL Kaioken Blue Goku, kind of like the buff that he gets right here. But this is just for all allies. This is good. This is good. He's gonna be good. Wow. Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's actually a really, really good super easy A. On paper, at least. So, we'll see. And let's see. What's Rose do? So, 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction. All allies get 3 key and 30% attack and defense, and he launches an additional super attack. Okay. Starting out strong. When receiving an attack, he gets 200% defense and an additional 100% defense when HP is 70% or less. Okay. For every attack received, he gets 60% attack up to 300%. So 5 attacks. Chance of performing a crit up 10% up to 50%. So yeah, so he needs to get hit 5 times and he gets 50% crit and 300% attack. Damage reduction of 25% within the turn up to 50%. They can get up to 50% damage reduction if he gets hit twice within that turn. He can get up to 50% crit and a 300% attack. This guy's going to be hitting hard, I feel like. When all allies attacking the same turn are extreme class, when there's another Future Saga category ally attacking the same turn, guards all attacks. Super class allies chance of performing crit up 20%. Extreme class allies chance of performing a crit 20% for 2 turns. I like it. I do like it. Let me look at these little clones. Do they? So are these are the TUR versions, yeah. Yeah, so these guys are all look the same, obviously. So guess what? Let's just check them out, see what they do real quick. So the AGL one, all types, key 3, 50% attack and defense, and HP, so leader skills don't really matter. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, costs supreme damage to the enemy, 50% chance of super attacks transforming for supreme power. Okay, that's a weird way to word that. As a second or third attacker in a turn, changes key spheres STR to AGL. Oh, this is as a second or third attacker in a turn at the start of turn. Okay. So he has to be in slot 2 or 3. Changes key spheres STR to AGL. Per Future Saga category ally on the team, he gets 40% attack and defense up to 200%. Chance of evading enemies' attacks up 10% up to 50%. Per Future Saga category ally whose name includes clone on the team. I like how they say that, clone. 30% defense up to 150%. Chance of evading enemies' attacks up 4% up to 20%. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, 150% attack and defense. All allies get 30% attack for 2 turns. With 1 or more AGL key sphere obtained, chance of evading enemies' attacks up 20%. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 200% attack and defense. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a great chance of becoming a super. And he has big bad bosses. Oh my god. Dude, these clones are going to be hitting kind of hard, aren't they? I feel like. I don't know. I feel like these clones might be pretty good. Okay, what's the tech do? Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Cause supreme damage to the enemy. Seal super attacks. Okay. 50% chance of super attack transforming for supreme power. Okay. As a second or third attacker in a turn, he changes AGL to tech. Per future Saga category ally on team, 40% attack and defense up to 200%. All enemies attacks and defense minus 8%. No more than 40%. Per future. Wow. The 40% debuff if you have a full future Saga category ally or team, I guess. Wow. So per clone on the team, 20% attack and defense up to 100%. All enemies attack and defense minus 6%, no more than 30%. Oh my god. Is that a 70% debuff? That's actually insane. If that's true, that's insane. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, 150% attack and defense, and interrupts the attacked enemy 1 time. Ooh, okay. 1 or more tech key sphere obtained. 40% damage reduction when receiving an attack from an enemy who is hit by the character's super attack. Attacking with 12 or more key, 200% attack and defense. 200% attack and defense when the target enemy is in the following status: HP is 60% or less, attack down, defense down, stunned, or sealed, I think is what it's supposed to be. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, these are free-to-play units. Like, why do they make these free-to-play units so good? Okay, what's the int do? Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause supreme damage to the enemy, raise allies defense by 15% for 2 turns. Okay. Second or third attacker in a turn, change tech to int. Per future Saga category ally on the team, 40% attack and defense up to 200%. All allies get 8% attack and defense up to 40%. Oh my god. Wow, okay. So this is like a support one, I think. For future Saga category ally whose name includes clone on the team, 20% attack and defense up to 100%. All allies get 6% attack and defense up to 30%. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, he gets 150% attack and defense. Foresees enemy super attacks, so he gets a scouter. 1 or more int key sphere obtained, recovered 10% HP. When attacking with 12 or more key, 200% attack and defense, and guards all attacks. Dude, what are these free-to-play units? This is insane. These guys are insane. Massively raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Cause supreme damage to the enemy. Okay. Changes physical to STR. Per future Saga category ally on a team, 40% attack and defense up to 200%. Chance of performing a crit up 15%, up to 75% chance to crit. Okay. Per future Saga category ally whose name includes clone, 30% attack up to 150. Chance of performing a crit up 5% up to 25%. Dude, so you basically have like 100% chance to crit with this guy just running this full free-to-play clone team. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, 150% attack and defense, 150% attack and defense when attacking a superclass enemy, One or more STR key sphere obtained, launch an additional super attack. When attacking with 12 or more key, 200% attack and defense, damage reduction of 20%. I mean, these are free to play units. Like, what the hell? And then the physical one, he stacks attack, massively raises defense for a turn, cause supreme damage to the enemy, changes into physical, 40% attack and defense of 200%. He gets damage reduction of 6% up to 30%. And then he gives 20% damage reduction to, well, per future saga ally whose name includes clone on the team. He gets another 100% attack and defense, or 220% up to 100%, then gets an additional 20%. So he gets 50% damage reduction. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, he gets 150% attack and defense, and all allies get 30% defense for 2 turns. With 1 or more physical key sphere, he guards. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 200% attack and defense, and attacks are effective against all types. Dude, this is good. These would be like a fun team. 200% leader skills, yeah. Like, you're gonna run him under the Rose leader skill, basically. Okay, let's look at Champa and then look at these 2 LRs real quick, and then we will call it there. This is already a little bit of a long data download video, so Champa, really random. This is a very, very random side banner unit, but okay. Realm of Gods or Universe 6, key 3, 130%. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, greatly lowers attack. 166% attack and defense, chance of performing a crit, and 22% damage reduction. Realm of Gods or Universe 6 category allies, key 2, 66% attack and defense. Okay. When all allies attacking the same turn are Realm of Gods or Universe 6, is 166% attack, chance of performing a crit, and damage reduction rate up 22%. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL and physical, to rainbow. Oh, sorry, AGL and physical excluded to rainbow. For every key sphere obtained, he gets 111% defense up to 666. So he just needs 6 key spheres to do that. 6 or more key spheres obtained. Chance of performing a crit and damage reduction rate of 22%. When attacking with 12 or more key, 166% attack, 66% chance of attack and defense up 166%, and 6% chance of attack 1666%. Jesus, dude, this is, dude, he's so RNG still right here. Like, this is all RNG, man. So stupid. Godly Power, Connoisseur, The Innocence, Shocking Speed, over 9,000, more than meets the eye in Fierce Battle. He's on Realm of Gods, Universe 6, Dragon Ball Seekers, Space Traveling Warriors Successors, Bond of Master and Disciple, Siblings Bond, and Planetary Destruction. I feel like they're dropping him to kind of like mirror the AGL Beerus. So yeah, that's probably what they're doing. And here's the free to play that you can farm up. Okay. Champa looks okay, I guess. So we'll see. We'll check him out in game. Okay, let's talk about the big dogs and then we can get out of here. So Goku Black, Rose, and Zamasu are the carnival of this part 1 celebration. That's actually a really sick card art, by the way. Just saying. So he's Super Bosses, key 4, 220%. Okay. Super Boss is kind of whack, but whatever. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Cause colossal damage to the enemy, lowers attack. 18 key. Greatly stacks attack. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Raises allies attack by 60% for 1 turn. Okay. It's huge. Okay. 200% attack and defense. Receives an additional 2 ki per ki sphere obtained. 80% attack and defense, and attacks are effective against all types for allies whose name includes Goku Black. Per extreme class ally or future saga category ally on the team, depending on which has more. 50% attack and defense up to 150. Chance performing a crit and damage reduction rate of 20% up to 60%. So as long as you got 3 extreme class allies or 3 future saga allies, you get this buff right here. When all allies attack on the same turn are extreme class, or when there's a future saga category ally attacking the same turn, guards all attacks. Okay. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more ki, it's 200% attack. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. When receiving an attack, he gets 180% defense. Starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, meets up with Zamasu and performs a reversible exchange. So he also does have an active skill. Massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. All attacks become crits. Super bosses category allies get 15% attack and defense, plus an additional 10% defense for characters who also belong to the future saga category for 4 turns. 4 turns only, huh? Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible, I don't think. Probably find some play with that. Now we got the Zamasu portion. So 12 ki. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage to the enemy. Lowers defense. Massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and recovers 20% HP. That's huge. That's the 18 ki. Form reversible exchange with Goku Black. It's 7 ki, 200% attack and defense, high chance to perform a crit, guards all attacks. When attacking, he gets 200% attack and defense. Future Saga category, extreme class allies get 10% damage reduction. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 20 or more ki, 200% attack and defense, launch an additional super attack, 300% attack and defense, perform a crit, and recover 6% of damage dealt as HP when HP is 60% or less. Okay. Okay. So you can do a lot of damage when your HP is low. Massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. 4 ki, 40% attack in battle. That's his active skill. This, like the 2 like active skills here, are very reminiscent of like the Kale and Khalifa exchange unit, which is fine, I guess. Like it's cool. So, Rose looks pretty cool. That'll be a fun unit to use. And let's look at Goku real quick. So, Goku and Vegeta, Future Saga. Okay, so this is a Dokkan Fest. Future Saga or Fuse Fighters, 3 ki, 200% HP, 170% attack and defense. Additional 50% HP attack and defense for characters who belong to Bond of Parent and Child or Final Trump card. Okay. Greatly raises attack and defense. Or sorry, greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Has colossal damage to the enemy, lowers attack. 18 ki, greatly stacks attack. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Raises allies' defense by 60% for 1 turn. Self-excluded. Okay. 200% attack and defense. Receives an additional 2 ki per ki sphere obtained. Okay. Per super class ally or future saga category ally, depending on which has more. 50% attack and defense up to 150%. Chance of evading enemies' attacks and damage reduction rate of 20% up to 60%. Okay, that's good. All allies attack on the same turn are super class, or when there's another future saga category ally attacking the same turn. Launches an additional super attack. Chance of evading enemies' attacks of 20%. An extra 10% damage reduction. Super solid right here, yeah. Activating the active skill or when attack with 18 or more key. 200% attack, attacks effective against all types. Gets 180% defense when receiving an attack. Starting from the 4th turn, meets with Blue Vegeta, performs a reversible exchange. Active skill, Patara counterattack. So this is where he does like the Patara and fuses into Vegito. Raises attack by 300% temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. 20% attack and defense. Can nullify attacks that are guaranteed to hit, making it possible to evade these attacks in battle. Guaranteed to hit, making it possible to evade these attacks. Okay. Interesting. Huh. That's new. That's new wording. We'll have to see how that works. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Saiyan Warrior Race, Warrior Gods, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Dude, they're on a bunch of categories. Oh my god. 26 categories. Oh my god. Oh my god, they share 6 links with the blues. Share 6 links with the gods too. That's great. That's fantastic, actually. Okay. And let's check out Vegeta real quick. Vegeta. 12 key. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage to the enemy. Lowers defense. 18 key. Massively stacks attack. Raises defense for 1 turn. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. 7 key. 200% attack and defense. High chance to perform a crit. High chance to dodge. 40% damage reduction. 3 key and 80% attack and defense for the character and allies whose name includes Trunks. Okay. As a 3rd attacker in a turn, he gets 150% attack and performs a crit. When attacking with 18 or more key, he gets 250% attack and defense and launches an additional super. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 20 or more key, 150% defense and launches an additional super. Father Son Gallic Gun active skill. Massively raises attack temporarily. Causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Guards all attacks. Future Saga category allies 15% attack and defense. Plus an additional 10% in defense for characters who also belong to Bond of Parent and Child category for 4 turns. Okay. Very interesting, huh? Some very, very, very interesting units. I will say that. There's a lot of stuff that dropped. There's probably also some missions here. Do they already have it here? Maybe. Oh my god, do they already have all these missions in here? Oh gosh. Ooh, yeah, there's new missions. This is getting look like revamps. There's the Super Easy A, Super Easy A, Super Easy A. Oh, so this isn't a sport memory boost. You get these from beating this Divine Wrath and Mortal Will event. Okay. Seriously serious missions. And then what else do we have here? The Special Battle 2025. I still don't know what it is. We'll wait and see what's gonna be in game. So these are missions for the Goku Black clones. Special day missions, like the special day Dokkan Day or whatever. Super Easy A for Zamasu. Clear stage 3 of the specified Dokkan event. What? Why is there Why is there all these medals in here? Dude, there's what? What? Bro, look at this. Look at this bar. Is it just like, why is there so many medals in? Okay, dude, why is there so many medals in here? That is insane. Oh my god, dude, that's a lot of medals, dude. Holy shit. Okay, we're just gonna close that. So we get this ticket. Defeat Super Saiyan 3 Trunks in phase 1 of stage 3 of Seriously Serious Battle. Okay. Oh, so this is like the inevitable showdown, basically. Yeah, inevitable showdown extra missions. Okay. Just some more missions, clearing events, use skill orbs. Okay. Clear any stage. So we get some more of these, like the Dokkan collecting campaign. We get like the stone for like the different LRs and stuff like that we can trade them in for. Your stage 77 times. Oh my god. Good. And then just some weekly missions. So okay, man, that was that's a lot of info that we just got. Whew. This is a very long data download video. I'm very sorry that you guys have to sit through all this, but this was a massive data download. There is one other thing. I did see Proton actually post while I was recording this. So yeah, it's always relevant. We just didn't know when. Obviously, this was something that he posted back on June 12th. They did a little update here because of Omega Shenron. But I did see, I think it was a reply. Was it a reply that he had? Okay. Yeah. So Minato's asked, what are the exact buffs that LR Int Rose and LR Tech Vegito Blue get? Because they are getting a buff during this event. So Tech LR Vegito gets 600% attack and defense, super effective against all types. And then the blue version gets 400% attack, 600% defense. Jesus. Super effective against all types. Rose gets 300% attack, 800% defense. 100% crit. And then the Scythe version gets 600% attack and 100% crit. Oh my god, dude. This is gonna be an insane celebration, I feel like. And then part 2, possibly we got GT themed. I guess we'll be waiting for that, but this is a very strong indicator that we're going to be getting a Dokkan Fest Omega Shenron with a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Tag Unit Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. So we'll see what it is. Obviously, we got to get through part 1 first. The banners are going to be dropping at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. That's actually like really good time right here. So I should be home. We'll be summoning. We're going to be going for the rainbows, of course. So hopefully I will see you guys there. I know it was a lot in the video, but let me know down in the comments below where your guys' thoughts are on this entire celebration and these new units that we're getting. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, consider hitting that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.